Hi everyone, so this is video number 3 of review number 1. So I want to talk about roots and radicals. So I want to talk about this symbol which is called radical. I have a question for you. If I say what is radical 9, do you answer plus minus 3 or just plus 3? So that's a good question. Many students, they say plus minus 3 and that's wrong. See, if as a sentence I ask you what is a square root of 9, I just ask you what is the square root of 9. If I just write this question, what is the square root of 9? You can say plus minus 3. Because 3 squared is 9. Minus 3 squared is also minus 3 multiple minus 3, which is 9. But if I say radical 9, I am showing that symbol. I am showing this symbol. If I say radical 9, I am showing this symbol. We define, that's a definition, we define the radical or the symbol to be positive, just to be positive. So if I show you this symbol, then the result is just 3. And if you use your calculator for radical 9, answer is 3, radical 16, answer is 4, radical 25, answer is 5. Okay? So, again, if I just tell you what is a square root of 9, you can say plus minus 3. If I just write the sentence. But when I show this symbol, this symbol is defined. And when I define something, I cannot change it. That's a definition. Okay? So, look at here. This is just a piece from a book, a math book. Okay, so it's saying this. It's saying the principal square root, okay, which is this here, the radical, is defined to be positive. So yes, if I say what is a square root of 9, you can say plus minus 3 because 3 squared is 9 minus 3 squared is 9 as well. But when I define radical, show that symbol is, I define it. I define to be principal square root and I define it to be positive. So, when I show that symbol, which is radical 9, for example, the answer is just 3 and not minus 3. Just 3 and not minus 3. But when I say, what is the square root of 9? You can say plus minus 3. What is the square root of 16 plus minus 4? But when I show you this sign, this symbol, the answer is just 3 and not minus 3, not plus minus 3. That's a common mistake which I see sometimes. Okay? So here. Now, fractional exponent. I said, when you have fractional exponent, when you have fractional exponent, okay, so it's like that. So it's x power a over b, which is b root of x power a. So this guy goes here and this guy goes here. The top one goes to power, the bottom one goes to roots. Oh, okay, so this is cube root of 64 squared. I can use calculator here. But if you were my student from last semester, you know you can simplify here. Oh, how? Okay, I have root 3. So I have to make everything just like power 3. Okay, so then I can simplify. Okay, so this is 3 here, so that's 8 times 8 squared, right? Oh, okay, so this is this 8 squared, right? Which is this, yes, 8 power 4, which is this 8 times 8 times 8 times 8, which is this 2 cubed, 2 cubed, 2 cubed, 2 cubed. If I have cube root, then I have to make everything to power cube, and then I can cancel them. So the answer is this and this I cancel, 2 comes out. This and this cancel, 2 comes out, 2 comes out, 2 comes out. So I have 2 times 2 times 2, and this is 16. But you can use your calculator. Okay, and your calculator gives you the answer, which is cube root of 16 squared. Okay, right? So 64 was 8 squared, which is 8 times 8, 8 power 2. So I do it 8 power 2 power 2, which is 8 power 4, and then each 8 I write it as 2 cube. So this is simplification of radicals. Okay, if you were my student, you know it. If not, doesn't matter, use your calculator. Calculator gives you the answer. Okay, for example, how about this guy? How about this one? Okay, so I can show you. Okay, this is cube root of 128 power 2, which is cube root of 128. So it's 128 divided by 2. Yes, so it is, okay, so 2 power, that's 2 power, so I can just change it to 2 power. So that's 2 power, let me see, 2 power 4, which is, no, that's 16, 2 power 5, 32, 2 power 6, and 2 to the power 7, 128. Yes, it's 2 to the power 7 and then power 2. Okay, okay, so that's this 2 power 14. Yes? Yes, when I have power, I can multiply them. Okay, so it is 2, so it is root 3. Okay, so 2 power 3 times 2 power 3 times 2 power 3 times 2 power 3. Okay, that's 12 times 2 power 2. Okay, what can I bring out? Okay, this one I can bring out 2, this one I can bring out 2, this one I can bring out 2. Why? Because I have power and root, the same number, so I can bring out this one, I can bring out 2, and then cube root of 4 stays inside. 4 stays inside because 4 I cannot bring out. This is exact answer. So this is 16 cube root of 4. That's exact answer. So if I say exact answer, you show it this way. But I don't, because I know some students, they didn't pass with me. So you can use your calculator. And then your calculator gives you just answer which you need to round it. Because it gives you, it doesn't give you a whole number. Okay? So this is simplification of radicals, that if you know it, it's very beautiful, just beautiful questions and practice. If you don't know, you can use your calculator. So it's either a whole number like here, or like here, which I can use my calculator and I can say, okay, so that's cube root of, here this is cube root of, where is it? So here cube root of, yeah, yes, okay. Which is 25 point, for example, 39. For example, I can round to, for example, I can round to 25.4. So it depends on the question. Okay, it depends on the question. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so if you know, you can simplify each radical to different power, different roots. If no, you can just use your calculator, and then either you round it or no. Like here, you have a just whole number. Okay, practice questions. So now we go to practice questions. Okay, number with number, W with W, Y with Y. If you are my student, you need to show your work. Okay, so the answer is 2 times 7, W 3 plus A and Y 3 plus B, which is 14, W 3 plus A, Y 3 plus B. Okay? Oh, okay. How about the next one? So, number with number. So, minus 27 divided by minus 9, A power 5 minus 3, and P power 2, and divided by Q power 2. Okay? Which is 3, A power 2, P power 2, Q power 2. Which you can say it's 3, AP divided by Q power 2. Okay, we can do that. For example, okay, or you can leave it this way, for example. Okay, so here. How about here? Okay, how about here? Okay, so you look at the question, you say, okay, maybe I can use Pascal. So you remember Pascal from last semester, but I don't recommend because it will be so hard. So you don't expand this, because then you cannot simplify. Okay, so if I expand this and then if I expand this, it is this. Oh my God, I cannot simplify then. If I expand, no, I don't do that. Okay, look, pay attention. You have something power 5 divided by the same thing power 2. So it is 5 minus 2 here. You have something power 5, the same thing power 2 in the denominator. So it is this, A minus X is power 3. And then you can simplify here. So then you can use Pascal here. When you use Pascal here, it is A cubed minus 3A squared X. How do I know? Because it's the first one power 3. Then 3 multiple the first one power 2 multiple the next one. Okay, so it is like that. It is 1 A power 3 plus 3 A power 2. Okay, let me change the color to green. So A power 2 minus X and plus 3 A power 1 minus X power 2, and again plus 1 here minus X power 3. Okay, now simplify. So it is A cubed minus 3A squared X plus 3AX squared minus X cubed. Okay, I can do that with Pascal. So you can remember, you have to remember Pascal for power 2 and power 3. Okay, for the rest, no, you can just try to do it. You don't need to memorize. How about this one here? Okay, how about this one? Oh, Z power minus N. So I can zoom in. So it is Z power minus N plus 2 divided by Z2 minus N. If you pay attention, top and bottom are the same, so the answer is 1. Because 2 minus N plus 2 and 2 minus N are the same. Okay, let's say I don't notice. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So it is Z power minus N plus 2 minus 2 minus N. Because it's top minus bottom. Top minus everything in bottom. That's why I need bracket. Okay, so it is Z minus N plus 2 minus 2 plus N, which is Z. Okay, let's cancel. This and this cancel. This and this cancel. Z power 0, which is 1. And I told you from the beginning, top and bottom are the same. Because minus N plus 2 is the same as 2 minus N. I just changed the, in addition, it's commutative, so I can just change the order. Yes? Yeah. How about here? So I told you flip it and then change it to positive power. Or you flip, no change, just flip. So 1 over minus b power 3, positive. Okay, so I changed that. Okay, so so what happened then? So the answer is minus 1 over b power 3. Okay, so that's easier for me. So when I see negative power, I just flip, no change, I just flip it and then I use positive power, and that's easier for me, because here it is 1 over minus b multiple 1 over minus b multiple 1 over minus b, which is minus 1 over b cubed. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, so now I want to talk about algebra and so expanding. So I added all of these to the lesson because so I wanted just to refresh your mind so you can check this. So here, look at this. See, if I have a number before a bracket, see here, look at this. If I have, for example, if I have a multiple b plus c minus d plus e, for example, you have to multiply a with all of them. So it is ab plus ac minus ad plus ae. Okay, so if a is negative, I have to change all the sign for inside. I have to remember I multiply with all of them inside. So that's we call expand. I expand a into the parentheses. I expand 3 into the bracket, into the parentheses, into the brace, all of them grouping. That's a group. 5 plus 2. Yes, I know you can say 5 plus 2 is 7, and then 3 multiple 7 is 21, and mathematically bed mass, that's correct. But how about if I have this? How about if I have this? I cannot add b and c and d and e because I don't know the value of them. Okay, if I give you this, mathematically you can do bed mass, so you do 3 multiple 7, which is 21. But here is showing you, how about if I don't have number? Okay, so what should I do? So this is distribution. So I am distributing the variable or the number and variable before the bracket, inside the bracket, inside the parentheses, inside the brace, inside the group. Okay, so here I multiple 2 with this plus that, multiple that, then here I multiple m with this and this. Now I multiple both of them together with that and that. 2m multiple m and 2m multiple n. Okay, so if I see something before the bracket, I have to multiply it with all of them inside. I need to be careful about positive, negative. Okay, so now example here. What do you do? Okay, mathematically based on bed mass, I want to do this first and this second, but I can't because I don't know what is m and n. Okay, so I do this first, I do this next, and then I do this. Okay, so 2m plus 2n minus 3m plus 3n. Why? Because minus and minus is positive. Be careful with that. Then I do this and this together, this and this together. Oh, okay, 2m minus 3m. Yes, it's minus m. 2n, 3n, it's 5n. Done. Oh, okay, I group all of them. Oh, yes, I see symbols under them. Yes, I see I cross all of them. So I am done. I didn't miss any of them. I group them. I collect them. I collect like terms. And they are like each other. So practice here. Practice. So you have to multiply this number here with all of them here inside. Okay, so here I want to do this question, right? So as I said, you have something before the bracket, okay? So you want to distribute that inside, okay? So here, if I don't tell you these numbers are approximate, you don't need to think about rounding, but here I would say yes, numbers are approximate. Numbers are approximate. Okay, so that's yes. So do I have to talk about rounding right now? Okay, no, the first thing I do just multiplication. So it's minus 427 m squared multiple, okay, multiple 2.83 m power 4 plus minus 4.27 m squared multiple 6.82 m squared, right? So the next one minus 4.27, so I can do plus minus 4.27, and then I can explain that later. Okay, so this m squared multiple minus 3.25 m cube, and the last but not least, okay, so here plus minus 4.27 m squared multiple 2, oops, okay, so just 1 second, okay, yeah, multiple 2.47, okay. So number multiple number, m squared multiple m power 4, right? So positive and negative makes it negative. So this one is negative, this one is negative, this one is positive because it's negative negative, and this one is negative because it's negative positive. Okay, so I multiple number with number, m squared with m squared with m power 4, right? So what is the answer here? I find the answer, but because I said it is approximate, I have to think about rounding. So this is 3 significant digit, this is 3 significant digit, I need to round to 3 significant digit. So first I write the answer, okay, which is going to be, okay, I can write the answer, so it's 4.27 times 2.83, okay, which is, the first one is, maybe because I don't have a space, maybe I do that here, so the first one is 12.08, and I do negative here. I said I want 3 significant digits, so I show 4 significant digits and then I round it, so it's minus 2.1. And then I also have m power 2 plus 4, which is 6. How about the next one? The next one, again 3 significant digit, 3 significant digits, so I round to 3 significant digit. So I show 4 significant digit. What is the answer? So 427 multiple 6.82, which is 29. So this one is minus 29.12. I don't need to show more. I underline that, check that, it is almost minus 29.1. And m power 4. Again 3 significant digit, 3 significant digits, so I round to 3 significant digit. So what is the answer? So the answer is 4.27 multiple 3.25, so it's 13, so it's plus. it's 13 minus 8, 7, which is almost 13.9 m power 5. This one. And how about this one? Again, 3 significant digit, 3 significant digit. I round to 3 significant digit because it's multiplication and division the same. So the answer, I round to the least significant digit, 4.27 multiple 2.47, which is 10.54. That's almost minus 10.5 m squared. And the final answer is, I can write it here. I can write the final answer there. And I just want to make sure I didn't make any mistake here. Okay, so I can check with the answer. Okay, yes. So it is minus 12.1 m power 6 minus 29.1 m power 4 plus 13.9 m power 5 and minus 10.5 m squared. See, I multiply each with each term inside. I multiply number with number. I multiply exponent with exponent. For exponent, I add. For rounding, I need to be careful because it's multiplication. I round to the least significant digit. So you need to talk about this part. You need to show me the answer before rounding. You need to show me this. But of course, you cannot show me this one right now that you are doing online. If you are in class, yes, all of them. How about here? So 6 multiple 5, I can show it faster. 6 multiple 5, 30. 30 m power 1 plus 3 n 2 plus 1 plus 24 m power 2 n, so I can do m power 1 plus 1 n power 2 plus 2 minus 12 m 2 plus 1 n plus 2 plus 1 and plus 6 m 1 plus 1 n plus 2 plus 1, which is 30 m power 4 n power 3 plus 24 m squared n power 4 minus 12 m cube n cube plus 6 m squared n cube. Wherever you do that, you have to be careful if at the end you have any like terms. But here I don't have any like terms. M power 4, n power 3, m squared, n power 4. I don't have any like terms. So maybe at the end I can, or even from the beginning, if I see something here is the like as each other, so I can collect them. Okay, make it easier for myself. So I want to talk about FOIL, but I really don't want to emphasize on the terms, and I really don't want you to memorize it. I don't want. So I want to just make you to understand. So here we talk about FOIL, so means first I multiple first with each other, and then I multiple outside with each other, means I multiple this and this first, and the outside, and then inside, and then left, which is, sorry, last. Okay, see, I don't memorize this thing. I try to learn it, because how about if I have A plus B plus C multiple D plus E plus F? How about if I have that? So then I need to make another term for that, like FOIL, for example, FOIL. I don't want that. I want to learn it. Okay, of course, I start from the first bracket. I multiple A with all of them. Then I multiple B with all of them. Then I multiple C with all of them and add them. at the end. Okay, so in this case, whatever I give you, even if I give you 10 terms, multiple 10 terms, you can do it. 10 terms, multiple 12 terms, you can do it. Okay, so how about here? Okay, so this with that, then this with that. So this one and this one, and then this one and this one. Okay, so it is 4. Okay, it is 4 m cube, sorry, m power 4 minus, okay, so no, plus 4 m squared n squared minus 4 n squared m squared minus 4 n power 4. Oh, I noticed something else. Here I can notice this. I have a minus b multiple a plus b. Oh, okay, so that's conjugate. Because I have this, just the same thing plus in between and the same thing minus in between, it is a squared minus b squared. Okay, so here I didn't pay attention. Let's say I don't notice. Here I knew it, but I just wanted to show you. So let's say I don't notice. Okay, so I just multiply and then I see, oh, okay, yes, this is one thing and these are the same as each other, and that's a third one. Oh, this 4 and minus 4, they cancel each other. So the answer is 4m power 4 minus 4n power 4. How about if I notice conjugate? I have 2m squared minus 2n squared, multiply the plus between them. So it is the first one squared minus the second one squared, which is 4m power 4 minus 4n power 4. Okay, so here this one is the same as this one, and that's the answer. But even if you don't pay attention, so when you multiply, you can see you can cancel. But if you know conjugate, that's faster. Okay, so how about here? Is it conjugate? No, it's 3x and 4x, so they are not like each other. Also, it's not minus and plus. Okay, so this one is 12x squared minus 3xz squared minus 4xz squared plus z power 4. Okay, this one, and this one. Okay, so it is 12x squared minus 7xz squared, because they are like each other. Okay, so I cross that, and then I cross that. So this is plus z power 4. Okay, so I collect them. So again, whatever I give you here, you have to multiply the first one with all of them, and the next one with all of them, and the next one with all of them until you are done. You don't need to go again from the second bracket. No, you are done then. How about here? How about this one? So here I stop and then I continue in the next video. So this is video number 3. Thank you so much for your attention.